Hello, hi. Happy, what the fuck is going on in our country day, bro? Definitely have some escalations going on. Definitely have some major problems that are not solving themselves. We definitely have a regime that is out of control, and we need to do something about it, okay? And we need a protest, and we need to fight back, and we need to bring back some sense of sanity and get our government working for us, bro. It's really it's crazy. See, I left.
Tonight, protests in downtown Austin leading to multiple people detained. At one point, law enforcement used...
He's the troublemaker. Look at this guy. Mira. No, let's do the quality 720. Right, I'll show you the troublemaker. Okay, this guy. This guy with the shield right here, troublemaker. He's the one who burned the flag. And he fucking got the tear gas.
Law enforcement used a chemical irritant to try and
Oh, bro. Was this when I was there? Yeah, I think this was when I was there. Oh, I think you're about to see me. Okay, I was there.
Used a chemical irritant to try and disperse this crowd. This protest, one of many across the country against immigration and customs enforcement, follows the deadly shooting of Renee Good in Minneapolis earlier this week. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Tom Miller, in for Nabil Ramadna. KXAN's Kevin Bosker was in downtown Austin where those protesters clashed with law enforcement.
Protesters gathered here around 6:30, right behind me at the Pickle Building.
Yeah.
Right from the get-go, things were, I would say, a little bit rowdy. Protesters started here.
No, they weren't. You fucking pussy bitch.
But then they started marching throughout the streets of Austin, going through various parts of downtown. One time at 6th Street, we got the chance to speak with one of these protesters on why they are out here today.
Just to know, let people know that
I made the news.
That, if they're scared.
Oh, I made the news. Oh no. I was not rowdy. I did when they told me to get out of the roadway. I got out of the roadway. Fucking A, bro.
You know, there's people that are scared with them, but we can all come together and fight all this bad stuff that's happening. You know, there's a better way to do this. There isn't. We can still deport people. We can still have closed borders, and we can still keep our humanity. We don't have to do it this way.
And as I mentioned earlier, things got a little bit rowdy. At one point, a few protesters were detained by APD. I saw two with my own eyes on 6th and Congress. After around 9 p.m. is when things started to calm down. Protesters were dispersed around the streets. As of now, it doesn't seem like there's an active scene. Back to you.
I'm on the news!
And tonight, with tensions rising across the country.
I've made the news, my mom. Should I send this to my mom? I think she'll be upset. I don't know. It's late. Let me see. What?
If you save out there, ordering DoorDash as well as working for DoorDash. A mom trying to save another mom from being taken away. She was delivering food. That's it. Thank God for this woman's bravery. It's insanity this is happening in America.
Because this was my DoorDash lady. I don't even know the lady. She just ran to my house.
All right.
I have a baby here. Like, I really don't know what to do. I'll open the door if the...
So this is what I went out to protest. This is what energized me today. This is why I wanted to get up and say something. Yeah, this is not okay in the USA.
Police, say that I have to open the door, but like, I don't know what to do. This lady just was shot yesterday. Now I ordered food and there's people outside my fucking house.
Cheyenne, I'm on my way, okay? All right.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm so scared. James, come downstairs.
Cheyenne? Cheyenne.
What? I literally ordered DoorDash and now there's ICE agents around my house because the lady ran in my house and I don't know what to do because I don't know. They have no warrant. They have no warrant. They said that they were gonna get one. I don't know what to do. I called the police. The police are on their way. I can't ignore it. I have a baby here and they have guns pointing everywhere in my house. I have some random lady in my house. I have my child barricaded.
They're looking at our backyard too.
They're looking at everything.
Bro, what the
They're everywhere. All because
it's like a zombie apocalypse, dude. That's crazy. Like, these are not human beings, dude.
they ordered some fucking DoorDash food.
And they surround the house. Like
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have a
Yeah, like they're containing a fucking zombie outbreak. Like, this woman has been infected with the virus and they need to contain her. Like, what the fuck is this, bro?
I guess she ordered DoorDash, and the lady that was delivering her DoorDash might be an immigrant. And while she was in the process of doing the delivery, ICE just rolled up and were trying to detain her, like trying to arrest the DoorDasher. I guess she ran inside the house, like the DoorDasher ran inside the house, and she just like offered her shelter.
heart attack. This is the lady's license plate. They already took someone out of her car. I called the police. The police are on their way. I asked for a warrant. I just ordered some food and then some lady ran to my house.
They grabbed her husband and kid from the car.
DoorDash lady ran in her house.
Like, for me, this is a no-brainer. This is easy. This is like, yo, I just got my food. I got my bud. Me and this lady, we're about to eat and we're gonna chill. So you can wait outside as long as you want. I know you're getting a fat bonus right now to sit outside, but I ain't got no place to go. That's why I ordered delivery, bitch. Like, but for real, I understand like why she's hectic. She's it's a scary situation. Like, she doesn't know if they're gonna bust down her door, if they're gonna fucking use explosives on their door. They have before, she doesn't know, and she has to protect her child. So I can understand the panic in her voice. Yeah, it shouldn't be happening. We shouldn't have to have our DoorDash drivers running into our houses because hooded men with guns are trying to fucking kidnap them. No, we don't need that in the USA.
This dude just has his hand on his gun, just fucking chilling.
Just husband, no kid. She did not offer shelter intentionally. She'd be guilty of harboring if she did.
I don't want them to come in my house.
Okay. This is the thing. Even if they get the warrant, they're coming in your house.
Then let them get the warrant. Nah. Then, get the warrant. Like, you get a warrant, I'll let you in, okay? Only way you're getting in with my permission is if you have a signed fucking warrant by a judge. All right? Anything less than that, bye. See ya. We're eating chicken wings, okay? I'm giving her half of my fucking chicken wings just because of you dumb bitches.
So we need to come up with a solution to do this peacefully, right?
Oh my god.
I own this property.
I need to go. Hold on, my neighbor's calling. Hold on. Hello?
Look at outside. You hear the honks though? You hear the honks outside? The cavalry's coming, baby. The cavalry is coming.
Yes.
They said they're gonna get a warrant to come in here because we ordered some DoorDash and somebody ran in our house. So now we don't know.
This is why you can't wave someone in when they're running from ICE. If they come in, you don't have to open the door for ICE. Oh, got it.
I don't think the police are gonna do anything because
Suck my dick.
I don't know what to do. I'm just waiting for the warrant.
Bro, I mean, like, suck my dick, puto.
I don't know what to do, man. This is scary.
It's gonna get worse. Yeah.
It's gonna
Fuck
get
you.
worse, dude. You don't even know her.
See,
Bro,
they're
this is
threatening
literally
U.S. citizens, bro. This is Anne Frank right now. This is literally Anne Frank ran into her house. What are you doing? If Anne Frank runs into your house and the Gestapo are chasing her behind her, what are you gonna fucking do? This happened to this woman, okay?
really like, you got some Jews in the floorboards or what? Like, that's straight up. Okay, Megaphonics wasn't wrong. I know Madurophonics is currently in the Brooklyn federal prison. Okay, in the federal prison inside of Brooklyn, and he sent us this. But this is straight up 1-1 straightforward Nazi bro. What the?
A warrant. I just want a warrant, man. I got my child in here. This shit happened yesterday and every.
That's fair, bro. Like, no shade to him that he doesn't know that he doesn't have to answer that fucking door at all unless they do have a warrant. But like, props that he's asking for. He's like, give me a warrant and I'll open it. Like, give me a warrant and I'll fucking open it, bro. Yeah, that's fair. Like, that's fucking
if we
fair.
wait, it's gonna get worse. Our SWAT team's gonna come. You have an active warrant for this person. Why do you make it worse? We don't want to deal with.
Then show the warrant.
Do you have your
It'd be so easy to show the fucking warrant.
ID?
You're fucking crazy.
She said she had her ID on her.
They already run the place. We identified her. We saw her.
Hold on.
We're looking for her.
Okay. You put your hand off, you take your fucking hand. Stop. Okay. If I open this door, one, you're not coming in my house. I will give you her.
Don't do it,
This
lady.
is her ID.
They said
She is a U.S.
They
citizen.
said they ran her place.
This was my DoorDash.
They
The
said-
fact that you guys are I'm Native American. My family already died for y'all to work here. Hung by
Love
Abraham motherfucking Lincoln. 38 plus 2.
Love it.
So the fact that y'all are on a Native American.
Damn. You said she's white, but bro, there's a difference between a white lady claiming Native
In like, you only need to be like 20% Native American to claim it.
American, and
That's fair. I'm
knowing
fair
that
with
Abraham Lincoln ordered the execution of 38 natives while offering clemency to many Confederates. That's deep lore. So I have no reason to doubt. I have no reason to doubt that she's definitely Native. Okay, like even some Native Americans might not even know that. Like, what are you talking about?
Fucking house is pissing me the fuck off. I will open this fucking door when I have the decency to open this door since you guys are pointing guns at me. I will open it.
Yeah, the other thing is like they will try to sneakily get an administrative warrant rather than a judicial warrant. An administrative warrant, I think an administrative warrant is not enough to go into the house of an American citizen, like a random American citizen. Like that's not the same, but they'll float it as though it's a judicial warrant. It has to be signed by a judge.
But you guys are not coming in my house. You guys will not shoot anybody.
Bro, this is literally vampire like they're like vampires.
You did yesterday.
And you had your hand on your gun this whole time you've been here,
You
dude.
had your hand on your gun the entire time.
We have it all
There's
right
ready.
here.
That's true.
There's
That
ready.
He should. By the way, once again, this goes back to what I was saying over and over again. the foot
This is freakish shit, bro. This is freakish shit, bro.
soldiers of white supremacy are no longer pasty. It's like that's like a very common thing that you see, especially with Customs and Border Patrol. Customs and Border Patrol has always been 52% Hispanic, like even before this new meta, and they love talking about that to be like, how can you say they're racist? They're Hispanic. It's like, okay, dude, who gives a? They're still doing white supremacy. The whole purpose of ICE is to create a white nativist, to enforce a white nativist immigration policy. Like that is absolutely racialized. Having said that, it is pretty fucking wild how consistent this is, that like these guys are running around looking for, you know, other dudes and ladies that are the immigrants just like they are.
Hand on your gun this whole time you've been here, dude.
You had your hand on your gun the entire time.
We have it all right here. You're lying.
Get up
Literally, the Jews in the ghettos would rat on. It's called capos. That's what it is. It's like,
my yard and I will open the door to let her out.
and that's a different situation than this one. That was literally during the Holocaust, and it's I mean, it's a. There are those who did it for immediate gain, and there's some like there's different accounts for it. At least I'm not defending capos, obviously, but there's like different accounts for it because it's like a historically complex situation. These guys are not under duress to become an ICE agent. Like, oh, if you don't become an ICE agent, you go to the concentration camps. It's a little different, even though even then, obviously, it was completely unacceptable still.
Get off go up to the car, because I don't feel comfortable letting, I have a 2-year-old. I have a 1.5-year-old baby. I have 3 more in school. I have 3 more in school. Hello?
Hey Cheyenne, this is Commander Hinky with the Sheriff's Office calling you.
Yeah?
So I understand that you're fighting right now.
I'm gonna
So,
move out.
I'm going to, but move.
Please.
you have 2 options, right? So either let the federal agents come in and take care of the business, but nobody from the sheriff's office is gonna show up there, because that's all I can tell you. I would just be able to tell you the same thing in person.
Okay, but what do I do?
Well, I think that choice is up to you. You have those. I mean, those are your 2 options.
Just
Right?
saying they'll charge us.
You need to come with me. Come on.
Can't. I have family. I'm
Come
sorry.
on. You need to come with me, ma'am. Come
There's
on.
nothing we can do.
Come on.
There's nothing
on.
we can do.
Come on.
That's
Just
so sad.
come on. Ma'am.
That's so sad, bro. Oh god, bro, that'd be so fucking tough. And she doesn't. She doesn't. She can stay fucking down there with her, okay? We can eat together, homegirl. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. But it's okay. This is just the start of the story, okay?
I'm
okay.
so sorry. I don't want to
Don't
do
cry.
this. Come on.
Don't cry.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
I don't know what to do. I'm Native American. This is against everything I stand for.
See? Remember what happened to your people?
What do I do, man? I need you to come up.
I'm sorry.
Ma'am, I need you. Come on. I can't.
You gotta consider your well-being.
No,
That
God.
fucking sheriff, that fucking bitch-ass sheriff, bro. That fucking bitch-ass sheriff, bro. Oh, she should have called a lawyer. She shouldn't have called the police.
No
shooting
guns.
Anybody. No shooting anybody.
No
It's
shooting.
okay. No guns. No guns. No nothing.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry. I have TikTok followers. I have this going on my TikTok. I have 11,000 followers. I will let everybody. What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? Let me see. What's your name? Okay, ma'am. The police said I have to let you go. Ma'am.
Wait, did they let her go?
I don't know what to do.
They won't hear you. They won't hear you.
How could you do this to your own people? That's insane. I don't fucking care. Y'all didn't have no fucking warrant.
Just give her some time.
Just give her some time. Y'all just shot someone in Minnesota. I ordered DoorDash. My fucking DoorDash.
Look at that fat fuck. Look
Are you
at him.
fucking kidding
Bro,
me?
you ain't catching
Native
nobody,
American,
bro.
get the fuck off my
You
yard
can
until
catch
you
this
see us
fucking
that way.
fade.
You
Oh,
don't even
you
have a
fat
warrant,
fucking
but I'm
bastard.
not
When was
gonna
the
go
last time
to
you
jail
saw
for
your
y'all pieces of
penis?
shit. Ain't got nothing better to do because your wife still wanna suck your fucking dick.
Dile.
No, watch the update video. There's layers to this, by the way. This is a situation where quite literally people treats are coming face to face with the reality of this Gestapo when an American can't even order DoorDash without getting put in an Anne Frank situation. Goes south real fast. Also worth noting, you can't work for DoorDash without a social security number. No, watch the update video. She's safe and connected with a lawyer. I mean, this woman already had the wherewithal to understand that this was like a situation. It wasn't like a totally out of touch person, right? Like ordering treats and then, you know, realizing that this is coming for her.
Pendejo.
No, eso es mentira, eso es mentira. Ustedes lo separan de las familias. Dígame, son niñas solas.
They already took her kid. I don't know what to do. I have a baby. They were literally telling me that if I don't, the cops are even telling me that if I don't open the door, they'll literally charge.
This is the problem with cops. She doesn't have to open the door at all. They need a fucking judicial warrant to be able to come into the house to extract her if she's like genuinely a threat to public safety or whatever. They can just sit there till the cows come home, for the record. But she doesn't know that, and she got led astray, for the record. She did not know that, but just so you know, it's not like harboring a fugitive or anything like that. If a random DoorDasher walked into your house, you didn't like wave them in or anything like that, you're not liable at all. I see a lot of chat blaming her for letting the lady go. Do you think Chad is wrong here? They had a baby. I'm so torn. I mean, I'm being very charitable to her and saying that she was in a moment of crisis and didn't realize that she was not actually, like, they were lying to her. Like, the law enforcement led her astray. The ICE agents were lying to her, and the cops were wrong. In the, you know, if you call the cops and assume that the cops would de-escalate the situation, and you don't know your rights, like, it's understandable if it's understandable to feel like you're threatened, that they're going to come in guns blazing with your children in the house. The reality is that's not the law. They need a judicial warrant signed by a judge to be able to enter your home.
Charge me with harboring. I don't know what to do. Come here, ma'am. Come here.
You and your family, okay?
I ordered DoorDash. This lady ran into my house. They don't have a warrant, but they told me I was going to be charged with harboring.
Oh, and then the neighbors come. Thank God.
They were going to break down my door. I already did. The police told me to give them up to her, or
the police are saying we can't keep her in here.
Nope.
Tengo mis niñas solas, por favor, aunque sea.
She's from Minnesota. She has a Minnesota license.
And how are you guys gonna wear the
is
police symbol if you guys aren't police?
You're literally talking to her in Spanish. I hope they turn on you and take your family. 'Cause that's what you're doing to people.
You're separate. She went beast mode. Oh, okay.
Oh man, that's funny.
She went dark woke in that moment.
Police!
You're literally talking to her in Spanish. I hope they turn on you and take your family, because that's what you're doing to people.
You're separating family.
They took her kid. I don't know what to do. My baby's inside. I did call the police. The police told me that
they're gonna help
they
us.
told us that we have to
They
open
said
the door.
We have two
or
options: get charged with harboring or f***ing release her.
The police should be on their way, but I don't know.
And why don't you guys have a search warrant?
Yeah, chatterling this earlier. Visuals showing of the two warrants. Know the difference. Know the difference. This is a judicial search warrant. This is an ICE arrest warrant.
This has a case
okay, it's issued by ICE. It's not issued by a judge. If you encounter ICE at a courtroom, contact a lawyer before your immigration court date. Never sign anything without talking to a lawyer. If your case is dismissed, you have a right ICE arrest warrants do not allow officers to enter your home, workplace, or search your person without consent. You have a right to refuse entry or search. This is what an ICE warrant looks like. Up top, it says U.S. Department of Homeland Security. Now, the media will also oftentimes play fast and loose with the way that these administrative warrants are processed. Like they'll say, oh, he had a warrant, right? This person has a warrant. Did that person have a judicial warrant? Was this like were they actually avoiding, like, did they have a bench warrant?
Yeah.
Did they actually
It's literally
not
like
attend
a fucking order from the immigration, like like you have a deportation order on your fucking on your case. You have to leave in 10 days. Like that's what
trial at the court date that was given to them? Like, or did they, is this just when they say this person has a warrant, are they talking about an ICE administrative warrant, an ICE arrest warrant? An ICE arrest warrant does not give the ICE agents the allowance to enter your home. They will use it though to lie to try and enter the home, because at that point it's your consent that allows them entry. It has to be a judicial warrant, and it has to be signed by a judge. It has to be issued by a court, not ICE, and a signed judicial warrant allows ICE to enter your home, workplace, or search your person. This is why when they conduct like business raids, for example, if you've seen this in the past, like businesses can just like shutter their doors, lock it, and be like, no, f off, you can't come in here. And then the community will storm. The community will surround the ICE agents and make it impossible for them to conduct their affairs. And they have to f off usually. And the reason why they have to f off in that situation is because they do not have a judicial search warrant. If they have a judicial search warrant and you close your doors, they can break the door down. It's that simple. Also, remember, they can lie as well. They can lie. Cops lie all the time. They even lie on the stand as well. It's called testifying, but that's illegal, for the record. The only place where you can't legally lie is the stand. Even though cops do it all the time, they do it so much that there's a term for it. It's called testifying. Everywhere else, they can legally lie.
This is our property. I own this property. No, I own this property. I told you guys multiple times, if you don't have a warrant, you're not able to access in my house. I took a law course. I know. I'm not stupid.
Love it.
Good.
Yes.
She's terrified.
You know what's funny? I think she was gonna give her up.
Yeah.
Because like in the middle here, she's like about to give her up. But then they annoy her so much that she's like, actually, you know what? F it.
I told you guys multiple times. If you show her. No, es mentira. Ustedes los separan de los babies. No.
That's racist
I
shit
don't know
right
what
there.
to do.
Don't let him do it. Look at the crew coming out. I need to get whistles. Where do you buy a whistle? Where can I buy a whistle?
I don't know what to do.
Where
a woman
to
was
buy
just killed
a
in
whistle?
Minnesota
I want
yesterday
a
from
good
you guys.
whistle.
You guys think that we're gonna just take this lightly? Literally, you just shot and killed someone.
Maybe I should take my
yesterday, and
harmonica.
You can put on your.
Do you
go
think
to
I
work
should
and
take
that's
my
just right
harmonica
with
to
you?
the next
What the
is
wrong
one?
with you guys? You guys are modern day Nazis. My family got killed. Native Americans got killed for you guys to put on that shit. Bullshit.
I was literally there. That's my neighbor. That woman is safe at home. Wait, really?
No.
Mr. Fumduck? Yeah, I love that the community showed up, by the way.
So nowadays we can't order DoorDash without ICE showing up to our house, right?
Hassan, this is not a good example of what
Played
people should
against
do.
sports.
Just wait for
Yeah,
the cops to
that's
arrive.
smart,
Hey,
smart.
first of all, chatter, I said that. I walked you through step by step
We're getting whistles.
what she could have done in the situation that would have even made it better, like what her rights are in this situation. But you also have to understand, she doesn't know that. Not everyone is equipped. That's why I talk about this stuff.
I have a baby! A baby! Get out! Until you guys have a warrant signed, get off my property now!
Yeah, see, she gets more
Magic words.
You're seeing
Magic
in real
words.
time.
Get off my property. Magic words. Get off my property. Magic words are get off my property. If they have a legitimate warrant, they won't leave. They don't have a warrant. Walk of
why
shame,
community
baby.
matters. You're seeing in real
Bye,
time
bye,
why having
bye,
numbers
bye,
on
bye.
your side matter, by the way, because she feels more emboldened. And she gets braver. I mean, it's
With
already
people.
maximum bravery when you
With
got a bunch of
people.
people storming your house with guns. Many of you have never been in that situation. That is already maximum bravery. Telling a group of people with guns outside of your house to f off requires a ton of bravery. It's already a chaotic situation. This is a random person that she doesn't know walking into her house. A lot of you see yourselves as like, a brave, bold warriors of social justice or whatever. But she's already showing a lot more solidarity than the average person would in this circumstance. Okay, so calm down.
No! I want judge papers!
Judge papers. Hell yes, brother. Hell yes. Show me the judge's papers.
You're the one that has your hand on the gun the whole time.
Puto.
I have it all on video. I have 11.
Have you ever considered how much Michael Hastings fan? Have you ever considered how much pressure the poor cops are under? Big sad. They probably are neurodivergent and can't process any verbal input from civilians. People shrug. True. Why didn't I factor that in, dude? That's crazy. Also, shout out Michael Hastings.
1,000 TikTokers right now. 11,000 TikTok followers that I have. 11,000 followers I have on TikTok.
OG heads know. R.I.P. Michael Hastings. OG heads know. I used to work with him. My colleague, who may or may not have been assassinated by the American government for his investigative reporting on the Rolling Stones.
You guys aren't wanted here!
Off my yard until you have a judge's.
Stop saying like the 11,000 followers on TikTok is not like a flex,
She's flexing.
guys.
No,
she's not
that's a
trying
flex,
to.
bro. She probably has 100,000 now. Whatever her TikTok is, she's probably famous now.
She's not trying to say she's clouded to the fucking ICE agents. She's trying to say that I'm gonna post this and it's gonna cause you headaches.
Signature
off my property.
Yeah, notice the whistles coming in. Neighborhood watch is on it.
I hope you guys sleep real good at night. Don't ever come back to my house.
Voodoo shit, bro. I hope somebody got some voodoo doll of you out there somewhere.
I will sue you. I will sue the out of every one of you. You don't know who the I am. Remember that.
You deserve a police vest, mother.
Where's your badge? You ain't got one.
Where's your papers? Where's your badge?
You guys are illegal on stolen land. You guys are illegal on stolen land.
Yeah, Michael Hastings won the CI Prize for Excellence in Journalism. Wait, so she didn't actually give her up. Why were chatters saying she gave up the lady?
Land. I am Midwalker Dakota. Do you know what that means? I am not illegal. Get the out of here. Get.
I tried to tell you that. She did it in the update. Yeah. Okay, respect. She was close. She was scared. And then community came in. And once community came in, she knew she was protected. That's important. That's important to recognize. One, incredibly brave from the start. Okay? She was incredibly brave from the start. You have a random stranger walking into your home. Like, let's be real. It's an uncomfortable situation, okay? Not everyone is going to automatically recognize the humanity of that person in that moment. There's a language barrier. She doesn't know who this person is. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to? She has kids in the house. How are you supposed to make that quick snap judgment in that moment? And clearly she did make the right judgment. And now you also know what to do in a similar situation. If there's ever a similar circumstance, ever a set of similar circumstances
against the law.
Circumstances, you now know what to do. Just because a bunch of dickheads are rolling up. Doors open. And then she does an update video here.
I think it's important for us to stand up for justice and protect the lives of people who are in this country, to support their families, to be a part of our communities and support this beautiful state. And we're just out here to say, fuck Trump.
Fuck Donald
abolish
Trump.
ICE.
That's what I said at the end of my interview. I said, yeah, they're like, you want to say anything else? I was like, yeah, fuck Donald Trump.
Arrest Jonathan Ross, impeach Kristi Noem, and bring justice to anyone who's ever been wronged by the patriarchy and fascist communities.
These aren't even hard asks. Kristi Noem should be impeached absolutely immediately. Shout out to Status Quo for these clips, and shout out to the great Americans who are protesting on the streets. They want to paint these Americans as fascists, paid agitators. What is this?
Look at this. Oh, this was today. This is the one I missed.
ICE out! ICE out! ICE out! ICE out! ICE out! I'm Greg KXAN, and I'm so honored to represent Austin, Texas in the United States Congress.
Yes, I was not there. I missed that one. I was door knocking for James Tellerico. Oh goddamn. Yeah, here we go.
I want to show you all some good versus evil, law versus lawless. A beautiful expression of our First Amendment rights is currently breaking out in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where protests have snowballed over the past few days, gotten larger and larger, and now this aerial view of protesters is being weaponized by right-wingers who are calling this, quote, massive amounts of leftists storming the streets of Minneapolis to force police into surrendering.
Yes.
Let me play you the videos of
police.
these, quote, leftists storming.
It's not police. We want ICE to surrender. We want ICE to be gone. We don't need ICE anymore. We can do this without losing our humanity.
The streets, because what you'll find is that the leftists storming the streets are just concerned American citizens. Look at this guy with a Star Wars board. Is this a leftist storming the street to you?
With a PG sign. Thank you, Patrick, for
You're
that.
welcome, correct.
Walk me through this sign for people who don't know Star Wars. What does this mean to you right now?
Well, our current government reminds me of the Galactic Empire from Star Wars. You have a guy that wants to be the supreme ruler, the emperor, his second in command. That'll
Bro, we were talking about this last night. Damn, they got the birds out. Yeah, they had the birds following us in Austin. They had us doing that. They shot tear gas at us. Somebody was burning something. Somebody lit something on fire. And that's when they said, okay, here's some tear gas for y'all. It was like if you hit a fat ass dab and your lungs just like aren't working anymore and you rubbed jalapenos on your eyes. Yeah, that's what tear gas feels like.
I'll do whatever he says to do, whether it's right or wrong.
True.
A lot of wrong lately, especially what we saw here with Ms. Good and what happened to her. And masked law enforcement officials. I'd never seen those outside of Star Wars until ICE showed up and started coming into our communities in this country.
Very well said. Do these look like hardcore leftists, radical leftists storming the streets to you?
He's a radical leftist. Renee Good.
They're saying say her name, Renee Good. And they are
name.
massive protests spanning down the streets. Do these look like radical leftists?
Yeah, I've been protesting since Thursday, and I think you're right. Every time the crowd is a lot bigger. I think it's important for us to stand up.
We're
2026.
It's only been a week that we've been back.
I would have to say these could have been the longest 5 days.
Seriously.
That I can remember in 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're listening in a coal mine.
Tweets say, massive amounts of leftists storm the streets. I've shown you a Star Wars fan, who's not a Star Wars fan, and a woman who just wants to impeach Kristi Noem for lying to our eyes.
You're setting up a very clear criteria there for what sounds like could be justice for Minneapolis. and maybe many other communities across this country right now. But in order to get that justice, you're going to need leadership willing to go get it. Are you seeing the needed leadership from the opposition party, from the Democratic Party right now that you want to see in this moment?
I think Tim Walz has done a great job of speaking up. I think it's sad to see him go. He's not running for a third term, but I think it's leaving space for people with more progressive ideas to take the next step that's necessary. I think Jacob Fry has stepped up more that we've needed him to. I know a lot of people have been disappointed with him in the past.
Jacob Frey has been doing a great job. He has really been stepping up, especially as Trump continues to ramp up and try to intimidate more and more. Check out the Border Patrol stopping a car in the middle of the street and saying this is the last and final warning. Or he says it's the first and final warning, which is even worse.
Down the window. Go down the window. Hey, this is gonna be your one and final warning. You continue to do what you're doing, you will be arrested.
And then I showed this earlier, but an officer just stands there and brandishes his weapon for a few more seconds while everyone else walks away. Absolutely fascistic thugs out in the streets. So again, when the right-wingers say the leftists are storming the streets, it is a distortion of reality. Check out comedian Tim Dillon breaking down the absurdity of this.
And you have ICE, and who the hell are they? We don't even know. These are people that like answered an ad on Craigslist. I mean, these people, who is joining ICE? I mean, these people are so shot. The people who are joining ICE are so shot. You know, they don't have anything going on. These are people who like a mole threw out because they couldn't do like security at a mall. They I don't know what they did, but they're out now. They maybe attacked a child or something. So I don't know who's, they got ICE in there.
Now listen, we've clearly reached a boiling point with ICE in America. When Trump first took office, as I've repeatedly said, it was clear that he was using ICE in fascistic ways right off the bat. Biden's ICE was not like this whatsoever. Trump's ICE immediately got the funding that is larger than most countries' militaries. They immediately masked up and took to the streets for these performative stunts while the economy was suffering. Now we see people so pissed at ICE, not just for the reallocation of funds from criminal people to people who are here to live their lives, not just mad because people are being snagged outside of the courthouse. People were mad at that before, but now it is next level. Last month, a 79-year-old gets their rib cracked. This month, a U.S. citizen gets killed. We're learning that people are being raped, and they're trying to say that this person...
They're getting abused in ICE lockups, people's rights are being violated. It's just not right, bro. It's not okay. There's a better way to do it, and I don't need to be tear gassed. That wasn't fun.
And the clip that I'm about to play is the actual domestic terrorist.
Are you at all hopeful that there will be something still to save, come? It seems like you're pushing for an electoral solution.
Look at all the people. Look at all the people here. Look at the people. Look at the children. Look at all the nationalities we have. All the rich, wonderful country that we have. I'm the grandchild of immigrants, so there you go.
You remain hopeful about what they.
Yep. Just come out in the street and see that people aren't going to say, aren't going to stop. They're not going to stop being in the street.
These are patriotic Americans who want their voices heard, and the protests are getting massive. And what do the signs say? They aren't calls to violence. It says, for all that are afraid. It says, we want to melt ICE in Minnesota. It says, ICE out of MSP. It says, F ICE, melt ICE. Genuinely, just Americans who are saying, leave us alone. Stop occupying our cities. The hyper-militarization of a country, the mobilization of the military and masked agents into cities is one of the core tenets of fascism, along with the suppression of media, suppression of dissent, the attacking of all political enemies, trying to consolidate power, and having a cult around you, a cult wrapped around your finger while trying to expand your executive power. All of those things define what Trump is doing right now to a T. He has attacked law firms, attacked universities because he doesn't want critical thinking students coming out of those universities. He's attacked the press because the press covers stuff like this. We are the variable that he did not think of. Make sure you subscribe below because independent media is very important in this moment, and what you guys do is very important in this moment. The community that we're building will continue to push forward, continue to protest. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
Unsecured guns, loaded weapons in the room. The fact of the matter is it's not safe for them to be out here tonight, so someone fucking has to. He wants us to be afraid. But Minnesota's not afraid. We care about our neighbors.
The guy who represented me, his name is Eden. His badge number is 1504. I know, fuckboy. I fucking know.
You can help build the only independent news outlet, always on the ground with the people, for as low as 16 cents a day.
Corporate media, they've been lying to us for years, and you're going straight to the people.
Flint, Michigan.
Brooklyn, New York.
Government sending one more you to the residents of Chicago.
We need as many independent voices as possible, and that's why what you guys do is so fucking important.
Covering what the corporate media covers up.
This agenda of mass deportation will have a profound impact on all of us. This is not just an immigrant or ally issue. This is a core economic issue that impacts our workers. U.S. born workers and foreign born workers. This impacts all industries and all people. Abducting workers that keep airports, hotels, and restaurants open will make it hard for the businesses in our community to stay open and survive.
It just feels like there is a divide in this country that is unhealable, almost.
I don't know about unhealable, but there's a divide. There is a divide on people who think everything is okay and this is just what needs to happen so we can, fix the problems in the USA. And then there's the people who are saying, no, this isn't okay. We're better than this. We don't want this happening right now. And we can have everything that they want without losing our humanity.
There's no, legally there is no justification. If anyone who wasn't in a law enforcement position acted in the same way that he acted, it would be the quickest first-degree intentional homicide trial I've seen in a while. Maybe you get down to second if you get a lucky jury, but if we're being completely honest, every slow-motion video shows the exact same thing. It shows that there is no justification for legal force. Regardless of how dog shit the policies are, and we know that they're used for excuses to get law enforcement out of the shit they do anyways, the policies that are already in place do not justify what happened. As horrible as they already are written to allow law enforcement to keep abusing our communities. Regardless. So I'm just getting to a point where it just feels a lot. I feel hopeless but hopeful at the same time. If you're a Democrat and you're not running on abolishing ICE and charging every single officer who unlawfully used force against American or non-American citizens, don't fucking run. Just don't. You're not fucking welcome. You should not be.
Yes. We are done playing nice. We're done playing DEI. Yeah, you guys killed DEI. DEI was working for y'all. DEI was making sure y'all felt included. That y'all didn't feel like we were signaling you out for being bad people. No, we're gonna do that now. Okay, we're gonna do that. It's like, oh, you voted for Trump. Oh, you win and took a $50,000 bonus to go work for ICE. Oh shit, bro, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, get the fuck out of my house. Like, no, like I don't want ICE. I don't serve ICE. I prefer my whiskey fucking neat, motherfuckers. No ICE ever. Like, goddamn.
Be in this party. You are worthless. You are a spent-sitting piece of shit, and you are just a fucking terrible person. I have nothing else to say. That's the only thing that would mildly improve anything is if ICE is fucking gone forever.
We are outside of another hotel here in downtown Minneapolis. So this crowd is now moving from hotel to hotel to continue on this protest. I just want to make reference for why the crowd had stopped.
We both work with people who are constantly being targeted by state-sanctioned violence, and we're expected to proceed as normal. And the fact of the matter is it's not safe for them operating. For something you get labeled as all of these horrible, horrific things, it's our right to say these things. It's our
Yes, it's our right to get out and protest peacefully. It's our right to get out and say this is not okay. It's our right to get out and want to have a regime change. Like, we have mechanisms in our government to be able to remove a dangerous president. We need to use those mechanisms because this is not sustainable.
right to protest. It's our right to stand up to injustice. Renee's killer needs to be locked up. We need ICE to get out of Minnesota, and we need the entire government to realize that these horrors that are happening is completely unacceptable. Everybody who is taking part and standing by while this is happening needs to be held accountable. They need to be held accountable. By any means necessary, they need to be held accountable. They need to go to jail.
This crowd has been going, these protesters have been going from hotel to hotel to make as much noise as possible at hotels that they believe have allowed ICE agents to stay inside.
The United States has come over here and they've forcibly waged war on indigenous people since 1492.
That's another part. It's like, how many times in our history do we have to look upon us and the government signaling oppressing and rounding up people that they don't want here anymore? All right, we did it to the Chinese, we did it to the Indians, did it to Mexican people, black people. Like, now we're back to doing it on Mexican people. Now we're doing it to Somali people. It's like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
And so we've been out here for the past 500 plus years fighting the United States. It is my inherent responsibility. This is my spiritual responsibility to be out here standing with my relatives for those who have to stay home.
See, why did they choose to talk to the crazy people? Like, I did not give a crazy speech like this. My speech is definitely not this crazy. Let's see if this guy's...
Combat medic badge. I have served this country with honor, and what I see and have seen the last few days with my own eyes has made me enraged to the point where I want to do violence. And I won't do that because that's what they want. HSI is the most trained part of the DHS. They do embassy security. They do a lot of investigations. For them to come out and protect white nationalists, insane.
This is a nightmare. Masked agents hopping out of cars surrounding U.S. citizens. Protests against ICE's occupation of Minneapolis are growing larger than expected. Look at this massive crowd of peaceful protesters with signs exercising their First Amendment rights. While this is happening, simultaneously in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Border Patrol agents are surging into the city. Trump is sending more federal agents, and they are continuing to abuse their power. This video went viral from this afternoon while protests were breaking out across the city. Watch this.
Down the window. Go down the window.
No.
Hey.
No.
This is going to be your one and final warning.
No.
You continue to do what you're doing, you will be arrested.
No. Look at.
So this guy says this is going to be your
guy.
one and final warning, which doesn't even make sense. This guy is clearly...
They feel so cool with their fucking gears, bro. Look at how ready for war these people are. They're like, man, if they come at me with an AK-47, I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking ready.
Idiot, an overly aggressive idiot who has a mask which emboldens him. And then later on in this video, this guy is essentially brandishing his gun, standing there while everyone goes back. He just stands there to intimidate them with his gun up in the air. These are overly aggressive people who should not have this much power.
Right,
to continue,
in this situation too, like in this situation, look at how close you are. You want a long rifle when they have like a long rifle and they're taking out shots from far away. This, like, it would be so much faster for them to pull their handgun than for him to drop his barrel and shoot somebody. This is pure fucking intimidation. Oh my god, and he's a fucking beta ass bitch.
The street, take a listen.
So, just to give you another example of how reckless some of these actions are, maybe 12 blocks from here, 10 blocks from here, over on 3rd Avenue, there was an ICE action that took place. An individual from a car that was in the middle of a pretty significant street was detained. They left the car in the middle of the street. The car wasn't even in park, and so you got this vehicle that is just rolling down the street with nobody in it. And it wasn't a Waymo. This was a car that was rolling down the street that could have hit anybody, including my own family members that live not too far from me. And so this is not about safety, clearly. If this was about safety, you wouldn't do stupid things like that. Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody has gotten killed. And so that's not the route as to how you do any of these exercises productively or safely. And so that's what we're seeing. Yes.
And you know what? I want to continue to show you guys ICE videos, not only from the past day, from the past few days, but from the past 6 months to illustrate why people are so angry. This video has been going viral from roughly 24 hours ago. An officer was seen pointing his gun directly at a protester for no reason.
Watch this. This is so reckless. Look, he has a paintball. You're like, oh yeah, you don't like that?
He pulls out his pistol.
You're not scared of that? And look at this is the people in the vests. They are the ones. They're like the captains. They're like, listen, I'm here to make sure everybody's safe and nobody gets arrested in the protest. She's like putting herself between her and the angry protesters so that there is no confrontation. And he says, you know what? Let me pull my fucking gun on this lady. Like, what the fuck? Unhinged motherfuckers.
And points it at the head of what looks to be maybe an old woman.
Oh shit, he's got his gun. He pulled out his fucking...
When you give human beings this much power, when you give them weapons and masks and supposed criminal immunity, absolute immunity, then this is what happens. The Stanford prison experiment has shown that people get overly aggressive and abuse their power immediately. This should not be a left or a right thing. I don't care if you are a Republican voter, if you are a Democratic voter, this supersedes that. This is bigger than that. This is an American thing. If you're an American who cares about your constitutional rights, cares about your ability to go outside without having a gun pointed at your face, if you care about your ability to not have your grandma's ribs cracked because some ICE agent gets angry at her, then you should be participating or at least supporting these protests.
That's absolutely right, Alex. Last time we chatted, I said it's hundreds, maybe thousands. Right now, it's definitely thousands. The crowd has grown larger.
They're protesting in fucking Mexico, bro.
Me parece una grave violación al derecho internacional.
I think it's a serious violation of international law and the rights of Latin American peoples in the world.
Que sean las formas.
We don't believe these are the right methods, and that's why we're here protesting, because they put us in the same category.
Línea, ¿no?
Because in this supposed fight against drug trafficking, we would be vulnerable to this offensive from the North American government.
De esta ofensiva del gobierno norteamericano.
Bro, this is so whack. This is so whack, bro. Oh my Jesus, we don't need to be doing this. Imagine what else we could be doing. I would be on a date right now if I weren't having to stream and spread the word of rebellion.
And larger, people demanding ICE out, ICE out. You hear the chanting non-stop for already an hour now, Alex. Now, there are plenty of different chants, some with flowery language, plenty of signs, a lot of those signs with words that could cost me my job if I read them out loud. But
I can say them. They won't cost me my job. They say fuck ICE. They say get the fuck out of our city, ICE. There are multiple really great signs. We will never fear you. That one is great. Respect existence, expect resistance.
The only reason I left after they tear gassed us a little bit is because I did not want to get arrested because I've gone to jail before. It's not fun.
I like that one a lot. We can say it on independent media, so make sure you subscribe to the Adam Mockler feed. Drop a like, subscribe, continue to help boost our videos. Look at this protester who got interviewed who has a great sign.
PG sign, thank you, Patrick, for that. Walk me through this sign for people who don't know Star Wars. What does this mean to you right now?
Well, our current government reminds me of the Galactic Empire from Star Wars. You have a guy that wants to be the supreme ruler, the emperor, his second in command that'll do whatever he says to do, whether it's right or wrong.
Spot on, bro. And just to yeah,
He's just genuinely looking up like, oh, did I do well? Like, was that a good interview? And the Fox News host is like, that was supposed to be disastrous for you, not disastrous for us. Lord have mercy. A bunch of peaceful demonstrations have sparked across the United States after the tragic murder of 37-year-old mother Renee Nicole Good in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Fox News sent an on-the-ground reporter to Minneapolis last night to cover these on-the-ground protests, and in the process of searching for quote-unquote own the libs, gotcha moment, he stumbles across somebody who is so clear and articulate and importantly passionate about what he believes in. He's so passionate that it ends up bleeding through and honestly kind of cooking the Fox News host who clearly...
Look at I was here. Look at, I think this is when they tear gas us. Well, it's because this Butos over here lit something on fire, bro. Like, he had a shield. He made a shield and he put the rebellion signature. Ha 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 ha. It's funny. That's funny. See, I think he's the one who shot me. I'm pretty, bro. Like they had to. The main crowd was like over here. Yeah, and I was on the sidewalk peacefully protesting. I was there. Nobody paid me. Didn't even. I read about it in the God damn, that's funny. I literally had I had to search so hard for it. I had to search so hard to find the protest information, and even then, like, it wasn't even right. Like, so they met at the Capitol, and then they walked from the Capitol to in front of the ICE holding facility in downtown Phoenix, downtown Austin, and I met up with them halfway. We walked down 6th Street. We walked up San Jacinto. And then we were in front of the ICE facility. And then, yeah, I was just on the sidewalk.
hoping for a crazy radical liberal, but these are just concerned everyday Americans. Do not let Trump or Fox News or MAGA trolls online paint these demonstrations as paid agitators looking to rile things up. These are Americans who are genuinely concerned and who could have predicted, any rational American could have predicted that ICE's recklessness would end in the murder of a U.S. citizen. We had already seen immigrants die. We had already seen people get raped, 79-year-olds getting their ribs cracked. We have seen ICE overstepping time and time again. Anybody could have predicted this, and now people are mad. Let me play for you this clip, but just to lay the groundwork, we do have more than 1,000 events planned in the United States after ICE shootings in Minneapolis and Portland. I genuinely saw clip after clip after clip last night of peaceful demonstrations that had sparked in Seattle, which was from a day or two ago, then in Dallas, then in New York City.
Nobody told me. I didn't get a text or nothing. And look, I'm on their site and there's nothing on there. Like, what's going on, people? Why am I not getting texts and stuff? This is weird.
Right-wingers are trying to take clips from a few years ago in Minneapolis and say that's today. That is disinformation. There may be one or two agitators they're oftentimes in groups trying to take advantage of this. Do not let that distract from the fact that there are tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that have been marching across the country pissed off, but they've been marching peacefully. They have been demonstrating in a passionate manner, and we are going to highlight those people tonight. To continue to lay the groundwork, Aaron Rupar says, "We evacuated our kids out of Minneapolis this weekend, and my spouse reports that as she drove them out of town, she saw, quote, multiple freeway exits where people are being pulled over. It feels like the Twin Cities are being subjugated by a hostile, occupying force." It's a scary thought, but that is exactly what I'm seeing play out. It's police officers who are angry, oftentimes screaming, using disproportionate force. And Aaron Rupar is actually very, very helpful for the show and for the online information environment. He is always highlighting clips and making sure that we are seeing what's going on Fox News, on CNN, making sure that we have access to this online. Aaron Rupar then said a few days ago, "My post may be a bit more sporadic for me today as my kids are home from school because my city is being brutalized by the federal government to the extent that it's unsafe for schools to open." This actually happened. Minneapolis schools canceled classes, not due to protests, not due to protesters, but after Border Patrol clashes disrupt dismissal at Roosevelt High School. I covered this in another video. I want to continue to move on. This clip honestly made my day. While Status Quo was covering this protest on the ground in Minneapolis, he interviewed somebody who seems like a really great guy. Check this out.
It's so important that independent media like you guys are out here doing what you're doing. Thank you all. Thank you, Midas Touch. Thank all you guys, Adam Mockler, all the people on the left. And, you know, I won't say just the left. The places that across the alley, people are speaking the truth right now. It is absolute, and sharing the truth, it's what's needed. And again, I'll say it again, we all need to take a breath together and try to figure out a way that we can...
Who on the right? Who the fuck are you talking about? Who is he talking about, bro?